Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Alright, it's been a while since I posted anything, and I want to give you guys an update of what's going on. I've been busy working on the Rover. We had to do a head job on it because the heads were pretty warped, and the previous owner tried to fix it but didn't do a good job. So when I got it, I was doing the maintenance on it and thinking it was something simple that, you know, we could fix by pulling parts off the other disco. It kept coming up that it was cylinder one was misfire, so we replaced the coils, and still again after we replaced the coils it still threw up the same code. So we did a block test and it came back negative. So yeah, we had to get the heads taken out and taken to same day cylinder head repair in Fullerton. Good guys there, they hooked it up and took care of me. So yeah, so I'm gonna take you out in the back and kind of show you what I've been working on. I've been redoing the bed platform, just because the other platform that I had was, you know, completely built out of recycled material. Basically just trash laying around that I could find, and you know, my whole goal and purpose with that build was to be as cheap as possible, yet, you know, DIY. So now that I got a new build and got the bug, you know, the overlanding bug, and you know, the setup started to change, and now I needed more room, and there was a lot of like dead space underneath my previous bed platform. So we utilized all that space, and we changed a couple things. So we're going to take you out to the backyard and show you all of the different mods that we did, and we'll go through the vehicles and what's left still on the brown disco. I still have the brown disco. They still haven't picked it up. So I think ever since they repoed the wrong vehicle, they kind of gave me a little bit of space. So they haven't been calling, so I don't know, maybe they said fuck it, but I still got a cup. There's still more meat on the bones on that disco, so whatever little miscellaneous parts that we need, I'm just gonna pull from it. Okay, so yeah, we'll take you on back. Let me fucking scarf this one down. Let's go. Day today. That sucks to be inside. I got to print today. Gotta play catch up. Work's starting to pile up, which is good. All right, we're gonna show you the brown disco. God damn, it's horrible. The brown disco first, but oh man, it's bad. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, that's that happened. Oh, so fucking heartbroken. I mean, we still got to put her back together. We like, oh, it's bad. Nobody likes to see their loved ones get raped. I had front row seats to it. God damn it. I'll show you. Look at this. Jesus Christ. All bad. All bad. It's like completely stripped. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, we even took the fucking emblems off this bitch. The latch doesn't work. Like, you know, in bad shape. In bad shape. But it is what it is, guys. But we're moving on. We got better disco. We got an 03 now. Let me show you. Show you what we got. Let me show you what we got, man. Let me show you what we got. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Bam. She needs a little work, but a little cleanup. It's just exterior. You know what I mean? Like what fat girl doesn't have stretch marks? You know? I mean, she's a little rough around the edges, but you know, with a little love, she'll start feeling better about herself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna put a stereo in there. We're gonna put the iPad up here. And gotta get all these out, get all my switches put in, start running all the wire. That's the next thing that is going to be done to it. So we already got pretty much the framing. The bed platform's probably like 75% finished. So now we just got like all the little final touches. Got to weld a couple other tabs, and then we're going to gut the interior out, and then I'm going to run all the wire to where all of my accessories are going to be. That way it's completely ran right, not running it over stuff. Like I'm going to pull the carpet out and do the wire loom, like label everything, blueprint the vehicle, because it's possibly going to be for sale. I'm building it as an overland rig with all the accessories put on it: water tank, water heater, water filter. We're gonna have a shower in here. Well, not in the vehicle, but on the vehicle. Air compressor, all the KC lights, new paint job, possibly a wrap, diesel heater, like everything's coming with it. So if you're interested, we already redid the heads on it. We've changed all the pumps. So it's gonna be a completely, restored vehicle. It has the center diff lock, the linkage. We just got to add the knob to it. So yeah, it's going to be a completely overhauled vehicle, D2, and we're going to be doing more mods to it. So I'm just going to keep building it as it goes, and maybe this will be the the build series. But I just want to note that it's, I know a lot of people have asked, like, why don't you just film everything that you do, and creatively it gets hard to do multiple things like that. So when I get in the zone and I'm focused more on the fabrication side of it, I don't want to think about video angles or it just, I need to be doing one or the other. It's so hard for me to do both, and it's sometimes easier to just record the camera. It's I'm thinking about the video, so but I like to do this, walk you through what I'm doing and giving you a deeper look of what's really going on, instead of just kind of piecing everything kind of slowly together. So yeah, now that's been said. yeah, so it's completely gutted out. We're gonna pull the interior out. I gotta find all of the vents, so I can run it down to this corner back here, and then the water is gonna be on that side. The water tank, I'm gonna pull out that whole center. I'm gonna build the tank right into that corner, but it's gonna look exactly factory. You're not gonna know that there's a tank there. And then possibly down here, I'm gonna make a little gun safe with 2 boxes. So yep, that's that. And then in the back, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing as far as adding the box back here, my utility box, or putting the spare tire. So I do need a spare tire, so I'm thinking about adding a hinge right here, and then incorporating it into the door. So kind of like the old Defender, how they have the doors, their swing outs. So here's the back. The back is really, really clean. I'm gonna vacuum that all out, obviously. And then let me show you it's a mess back here. Fuck, I gotta clean it up. But let me show you the new 2.0 bed platform. Bam. What do you guys think, man? I just finished it yesterday. Not finished it, but we got it close enough to where I could put it back in, but I know that there's going to be a couple little things that I am going to change on it, so I'm making those adjustments right now. It is going to be a bed platform. I am going to sleep on it, so this is the outside of it. It utilizes every square inch of this build, and let's walk you through it. So this is going to be the front side that you see it. So when you open the back door, this is what you're going to see first. And we have the 2 roto packs here for water. I just made this. It's fucking rad. It's a grill. It's a small single burner grill that I made. And then this opens up, and then in here we have our Dometic fridge, and then over here we're going to have a drawer that's going to come out, and then this I gotta make a little lock here that I can have 2 settings, so it'll level it out so I can use the grill, or it'll come all the way up like that so I can get into the fridge and the slide. So let me show you what this little guy looks like. What do you guys think? It's pretty cool, huh? It's amazing. It's just a little stand sport grill. I just pulled the internals out of it, and I just made the housing the size that I wanted, and just to make it rugged, because I mean that's the grill down there is just some really thin gauge aluminum that, I mean, it looks cheesy, you know, so I modded it out and just made it better, more rugged. So I have it bolted down onto this door, and then the gas line to it. Come on. There we go. The gas line to it is back in here, so you see how it's bolted? It's a little bit, the lid is a little bit bigger than the actual grill, so I made it that way, so when it's all the way up I can put the wind deflectors evenly with the box. So not bad, huh? And then let me show you, I have these lids. I gotta do the little cutout, the compression latches that are gonna go on this door. So this will open up. I put it on gas struts. And then I have it so where I welded the tabs onto there. And then the way that I have it set up, that when it's open, it will when it's open, it will hold the door up. And then if you have it close to a certain point, it pushes it shut. So it literally has, it's held on its own. So I don't really have to put like locks on it, but I do want to put locks on it just because I'm going to be carrying tools and camera gear and food and God knows what in here. So I want to be able to lock that, or the next person that buys the vehicle will have that option to lock their property. And then in here, since we have a little bit of room, what I'm going to do is build a tray in here, and to be able to house all of your cooking utensils and pots and pans, and possibly some cups. So, and then on this side, we're going to do the same thing, build a little box out in here, and this one will be a little bit deeper, and then we'll have the slide out cabinet will be down there in the bottom. So it utilizes almost every square inch of this build. Here is the line for the gas. I have it wrapped around this way, and then in the box I'm going to build a little station for the tank for the single burner. So this single burner is mainly, I'm going to use it for non-greasy items like coffee and water for soups and oatmeal and stuff like that. I don't want to cook anywhere near or inside the vehicle, just because of the grease. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably ran into that problem where you're cooking and the grease just ends up all over your interior. Like it smells like an oven. So it's pretty nasty. I tried cooking on the back of my tailgate once, and I didn't like it. We're cooking burgers and all that grease just flamed up and smoke. I mean, it got so much grease on my windshield. It was horrible. It wasn't cool. And after that, I'm like, nah, I'm never gonna cook in the back again. So I moved the grill to the outside, and I'm good there with that. And I mean, they're still going to get grease on the vehicle, but at least it's on the outside and away from your sleeping, your bed. So yeah, these close and they open. And then let me show you. Let me push this back so you can see it a little better. Oh, here's my old grill. The last one that I made. It's a little 2-burner. That's that little green Coleman. Alright. Show you this. And then in this little cubby, show you. Alright, so this little cubby right here, this guy right here, that opens up, is going to be my toolbox. I'm going to be putting my drill, all of my wrenches, sockets, everything that I need toolbox wise is going to go in here. I have a toolbox already, but it's one of those like where's it at? It's one of those toolboxes that has the hard plastic and everything's divided. So I'm gonna break all that down so I don't have that case, and I'm gonna buy like little small tool bags so I can put all of my tools in and be organized and label it. So that's all gonna go in this little cubby. So I'm gonna put a power inverter so I can charge my impact gun. I'm gonna carry a grinder in here just in case you need to like cut shit off the vehicle, or you never know. And then yeah, so this is where all that's going. And then in this guy, this box over here, the next one, if I can get it open, this freaking strut is freaking got some power. Let's see if I can open it. There we go. And then in this box in here, I still gotta cut the wood out for this back panel. It's gonna be a just a storage box. You know, I can keep all my food. All of my kitchen's gonna be in the front, and then all back here, I'm gonna be able to put my camping chair, a tent, a spare tent, just in case I want to go backpacking, or like going to Anza-Borrego. You can't. You can only camp. You can only park your car one vehicle length outside the trail, and you can backpack or camp on, you know, on foot. So I just got a spare tent just in case. I'm gonna be able to put my air mattress in here. All my bedding will go in here. So the whole goal is to have nothing on top of this platform, unless it's like, you know, other stuff to carry. But everything will have. Everything will have a place in this vehicle. I'm kind of a minimalist when it comes to, I guess, camping. I'm not a big fan of having, you know, too much shit on top of the roof and too heavy. So, you know, I'm trying to keep it as lightweight as possible. But if there is weight that's going to be put on the vehicle, I want it placed in a usable fashion. So low center of gravity is definitely a must. So I mean, all of my weight on the vehicle really is no higher than this point, you know, because the bed platform, it all stops here. All of my weight's going to be down here. You know, the water tank is going to be, you know, lower than that. So yeah, and then the spare tanks that I'm going to build are going to go right in between the frame and the slider. So there's plenty of room. I could possibly get about 8 gallons down there on each side. So I have I can jump up, you know, 16 gallons extra fuel tank or water, whatever, you know, I do decide to carry. So the goal is for the water tank inside is to be anywhere from like 8 to 9 gallons. And then if I need more, I can use the tank on the bottom. So that's to come later on in this build series. So yeah, so this is the bed platform, and you know, the little knickknacks that I need to add is I need to add another little tab right here, just to add a little bit more support in the center, because that's where majority of my weight's gonna be. And I did it out of metal because I'm a fat fuck, so you understand the severity of operating heavy machinery. But yeah, and then these little guys here, they open up. That's I only did this so it could be a one-piece unit, just because the way it's set up here. And the old setup that I had was actually two tables that I threw in here, so I was able to put in one table and then add the other table. But to build it all as one unit, I didn't want to be able to bolt stuff onto it, and just I wanted to make it as easy as possible. So I added the hinges, I added the gussets here, so it stops there, so it's completely flat. And then what I'm going to do is sleep on I saw it on Amazon. They have these vehicle air mattresses that are only like 4 inches thick, which is great. Because I was using the other air mattresses, which are 8 inches, and that puts me too high up, and it just feels a little claustrophobic. But just to be down a little bit, I think 3 to 4 inches would be great. And yeah, it'll be a 6-foot bed. I still got to fabricate the extension, the 1-foot extension, because this is 5 feet. So, and then an added bonus too, having these little gull wings, is I'm gonna put molly bags. I'll be able to fit 2 molly bags in here. So, and this is where the back door. So this will be the passenger side. So this is when you open the back door. This is what you'll run into. So you'll be able to open to this, and you have access to the molly panels up in here. And then I gotta still cut the wood out for this side. And then there'll be another molly bag in here. Did I say molly panel? Yeah. There'll be 2 molly bags up here. I'm sorry. Another molly bag down here, and then one here, and one here. So all of the stuff that was hanging that I had on the brown disco, all in this area is going to be. It'll all have a home in the bed platform. So yeah, and then I'm going to put a lock just so when you're off-roading you don't hear this. So when this comes shut down, there's going to be a little latch that will, a pin that'll hit this hole, and it'll keep it from bouncing around. So that's still one thing I got to still fabricate. So just a couple little knickknacks, and she'll be pretty much ready to rock and roll. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for the next part in this series. So yeah, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.